Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Valeria, and before we dive into this reading, I first want to say thank you to you, all of you who are watching my videos and all of you who are subscribed. You know who you are. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I am really enjoying doing these readings for you, and of course it only feels better if I know that there are so many people watching. So again, thank you for watching and for subscribing, all of you. So with all that being said, let's introduce the topic of our pick a card for today. So in this video, we are going to have a look at your next relationship. We're going to have a look at who this person is, when you are going to meet, or if you met already, and what your relationship is going to be like. So that is all very exciting, but keep in mind this is a general reading, and for a personal reading you can check out the description box down below. Also, feel free to claim any messages from this reading, and if you hear something during this reading that does not resonate for you or you would like to change, remember that pick cards only predict the most likely outcome, and you still have the power to change the future and to change the prediction that you're hearing. I made an entire video dedicated to this called How to Use Pick Cards in Your Favor, so if you're interested in checking that out, I will link it somewhere as well. I mean, you can find it on my channel very easily, so if you want to watch that video, you can go ahead and do that maybe after you watch this one. So with all that being said, let's introduce our piles, or actually we're going to pick a deck in this video, but don't worry, I'm going to use all the decks in all the readings, so you're going to see all these decks in your own reading. Does not matter what group you pick. So for pile or group number 1, over here we have the Oracle of the Mermaids with the Citrine crystal. For pile number 2, we have the Angel's Answers Oracle, represented by this beautiful purple aura quartz. For group number 3, we have the Moonology Oracle cards with the clear quartz. And for group number 4, we have the Romance Angels Oracle deck with the rose quartz. So you can pause the video if you need to meditate on the cards or do anything that you need to do to pick the pile that would resonate with you the most. I will also give you some time to meditate on the cards, and once you have selected your pile, you can skip to your reading using the timestamps I will provide for you down below, and then I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. Let's get started. We are first going to ask the tarot, and your angels, your spirit guides, and your higher self about your next relationship, your next serious relationship. Who is this person going to be? Who is this person, and what is your relationship going to be like? For pile number 1 with the Citrine. The first card we have is the Fool. So this person is someone you do not know yet. What else for pile number 1? I keep having I have the tendency to keep saying pile number 2. So 2 is apparently a very important number for you because I keep wanting to say 2. The next card we have is the 7 of Cups. Alright. Pile number 1, their next relationship. So like I said before, this person, that you will be in a relationship with next is someone you don't know yet. You haven't met them yet. And with the Seven of Cups, I'm seeing that you do have a lot of admirers. You have a lot of people who are attracted to you and who are interested in you. You might be actually aware of this, that you are attractive and people like you a lot and people are interested in you, but you haven't really been able to find like the best candidate for you to be your next boy or girlfriend. So next card we have is the King of Wands. So this one jumped out just as I was talking about that you are looking for someone who can be more serious, who you can be in a more serious relationship with. So the King of Wands is like representing your ideal, like your ideal partner, basically. Someone who's confident, someone who is a leader in their own life and who is confident about their skills and does not just let the opinion of just anyone define who they are. So this person is very confident, like I said, very sure of themselves. They are very good at whatever it is they are doing. I'm seeing they likely have some kind of business or project that they are working on, which they are very successful at. I do see that it's somewhat a smaller business or project, but nevertheless, they are very successful at it. And I'm seeing that there is a very big potential that whatever they are working on will become much bigger and even much more successful than it already is, simply because of the mindset of your person. I'm really seeing this red over here. It's standing out to me, and red is about the root chakra. And as you might or might not know, like all like successful business people, they have just dominant root chakras. That is just the dominant chakra that is about stability and about confidence and about abundance and feeling grounded in this world. So your person is very much in tune with their root chakra and with all those qualities I mentioned before. So they handle money very well. They know how to do business. They know how to invest as well. Also with all the yellow here, that represents the solar chakra. So again, confirmation, they are very confident about themselves. It definitely feels that their life, their career, but also like their personal life revolves very much around them and not around other people. So they are very much focused on making their own success and gaining their own abundance. And not to say that they are not interested in anyone else, but it feels like they are pretty much high maintenance. So they have a certain idea of what their dream partner needs to be like. Not to say that those are like qualities that are like impossible to get, like not that they are have this unrealistic idea of what their dream partner is like, but they know what they want and they're not going to settle for less. And they are going to settle for you, obviously, because we're talking about who you're going to be in a relationship with. So that is this person. And they are looking for a serious relationship. They're not looking for something that they can just enjoy for a while or like friends with benefits or anything like that. They are really looking for something serious because they desire to have like a queen on their side who is like the equal to their king, and they are looking for someone that they can trust. So they will find all of this in you, so don't worry about that. You will be the queen to their king, no matter what your gender or your sexuality is. You will be like their equal. And meeting them and getting to know them, you will finally realize why you have not been clicking with other people before in the past, simply because they were not right for you. They were not entirely meant for you. It does not mean that they are bad people, but it's just that they were not your perfect match. So yes, this person that you're going to meet is definitely a very good match for you. Could even be your soulmate, since you are such a good match. let's have a look at what else is coming up for you. I also feel that this person is, besides all the other qualities, like the other ways I describe them, they are also pretty like well known. They might be like a celebrity of some kind, or just locally they are very well known, or in their community or in their field of work. They are someone who is well known by a lot of people, and a lot of people look up to them. And I'm actually sensing that once you get together with this person, other people will be a little bit like jealous and envious of you. But pile number one, don't mind those people. They are simply jealous because, you know, we all want what we can't have, and you are simply so inspiring to them that triggers feelings of insecurities within them, and which leads them to react in like a jealous way. So don't mind them, because I'm also here seeing the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. So there might be people who are jealous of you or jealous of your relationship. So they could be jealous indeed of you being in a relationship with this person, or they could be jealous because you are such a fantastic, amazing person, because we have the Queen of Pentacles here in the back of the deck. So these people that are jealous, they could actually be like your secret admirers, or people who are attracted to you and they want to be with you. So in that way they are also getting jealous. Or it could be people in general who think that like it could be friends or just strangers that, you know, they see you walking on the street and are like, wow, that person, they're so cool, and then they get triggered by that, and their insecurity shows by them becoming jealous. So these people could also be arising in your life, and simply the reason for this is because you are fantastic, because you're amazing, and because you are living your best life. And with this person on your side, they are simply going to complement your energy. So I am seeing that you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are like, you are desirable, you are attractive, people love you, you're fantastic, you're living your dream life. And other people, like, because you are in that energy, other people who are in the lack energy, they are going to be jealous of that. But because what you, like, the energy that you embody, that is authentic and it is true, that is why you are like living the life like that you are, and why you are attracting good things to you. And that is why with other people relationships did not work out, because there is someone over here that is your match energetically, but also just in a general way, of someone who matches like your interest and matches like your views and your perspectives on the world. And maybe even when it comes to family matters, or when it comes to career, and you're going to be matching each other. So don't mind other people who are jealous or who get triggered by you. That is simply their reaction to you. It's simply they are projecting their insecurities on you. And, you know, let yourself be this canvas to other people, that you can show them what they can become as well. And that they don't need to be jealous, because like if you make it, if you have it, why can they be, right? So use yourself as that role model, use yourself as that example, show the world how inspiring your story is, because if you can do it, other people can do it as well. And I really want to just stress everything about this, pal number one, like also what I said before, that you are so amazing, you are so fantastic. If you feel like, if you're not totally convinced by that, I want you to keep saying this to yourself every day. I want you to start affirming this, because I am seeing it here in these cards. And like I said before, the cards, they like predict the most likely outcome. You can use pick a cards to determine what your future is going to be, and then you can change it, or you can keep it the way that you want to. This is also what I explained in my video in how to use pick a cards in your favor. And what is showing up for you is that you are this person. You are manifesting yourself to be this version of yourself that does believe that they are fantastic and amazing. They're a god, they're a goddess, they are attractive, people love them, they're cool. And this is all already true, but so this is how you can keep that manifestation, right? Keep affirming that to yourself, keep affirming these things, and you will naturally find yourself with this person. I mean, it's in the cards here already, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Just let it come naturally to you. Only be mindful that you do not invest too much time and energy in people who are jealous of you and of your energy and of who you are, because that is like not your true state of being. Don't mind other people. And I know this can be difficult to ignore the opinions of other people, right? Like what they are saying about you, and if there's any truth to it, but just don't believe it, because no matter what their intention is of those people that are jealous or who are trying to tear you down, like they're not right anyways. Like they don't know you like you know you. They're simply being triggered. They're like projecting their insecurities onto you, and like no like judgment to them. We all have, you know, our own reality. We all have our things to work through, but it is not up to you to be suffering from the jealousy of other people. All right. So the last tarot card we have is the Lover's card, and this is fantastic. Like I said, you are going to be a match. You're, like I said, soulmates definitely is what I'm seeing. If you resonate with that term, then please claim this message. Please claim it. And just believe that you are going to get there. You're going to be each other's match, like energetically, vibrationally, and like I said before, in many other ways as well. Just when it comes to interests and career stuff, you really have found your match in this person. So let's start shuffling some more oracle cards to see what else we can find out about your next relationship and what it's going to be like. For pile number 1. Wow, we have the card Romantic Feelings. Your feelings are real and worthy of being discovered and being explored. So that is amazing. You are worthy of love, pal number 1. You are worthy of this soulmate. You are worthy of finding someone who is your match, who is your vibrational match. All those other people from the past, they don't matter anymore. All those relationships or all those flings that you had, all those summer loves that you had, they don't matter anymore. What matters is this King of Wands over here. And those romantic feelings, I see that you will be developing romantic feelings for this person pretty soon after you meet them. So maybe it's going to be love at first sight, it could be, but what I'm definitely seeing is that after a while, you will suddenly be like hit with the realization of, wait, I am developing feelings for this person. And from that point on, it's going to be important for you to be honest to yourself about your feelings and also to this person, because I mean, personally, I think that is just very important. Also, if you want this relationship to like develop and to continue and things like that, that you just be honest about your feelings and share your feelings with each other. Because if you are going to do that, your person is going to do that as well. And I think we all want, right, that we get that beautiful, honest relationship as like soon as possible. Like, not to rush into anything, but why would you like wait with hiding your feelings and acting like you don't care if you could actually like be together already? So this card encourages you to share your feelings towards your person when you feel like sharing them. So it's not like you should like rush at them and just pour your heart out or anything like that, but whenever you feel comfortable, don't be scared to share those feelings you have with that person, because they are going to be reciprocated like anyways. And throughout your whole relationship with this person, it is just going to be important share your feelings and your thoughts for each other. And I mean, again, personally, I believe that is the key to any good relationship, to share how you're feeling and to communicate very well. So this card is just reminding you to do that and to be mindful of that, that you really share what you are feeling. So I'm getting that your love language might have to do with with words and with really telling someone that you love them, or it's your person whose love language is really like this, that they are really going to tell you like, I love you, you're so amazing, and things like that. So they're, in ways of communication, they really show you how much they love you. Okay, the next card we have is a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. So if at this moment, pile number one, you are working through something, so I'm seeing that you could be working through a relationship that you are letting go of, whether this is romantic or platonic or even business related. I see that this will reach a positive resolution, first of all, and it's also necessary for you to move on and move towards your person, basically. If this is not related to a person, but regarding some kind of situation or like a job that you have to leave behind, or you're moving to a different place, things like that, it's the same message. You first need to resolve this before you can fully commit to this new relationship that you are going to be attracting. So this is just basically related to you, related, if you want to attract this relationship, if you really want this relationship, I see that there are certain things that still need to be resolved, but again, don't worry, because they are going to be resolved. So if you have any if you are worrying about anything, that something might be holding you back from moving on or from moving towards this person, the message here is as well that it's going to resolve. It's going to reach a natural, positive resolution, so you don't need to worry about that. Just follow your heart, follow your intuition, and allow your intuition to guide you as well. So the next two cards we have are If You Believe and Look for a Sign. So with the If You Believe card, I feel that there is a you are really being pointed at your own independence, your own, when it comes to your own happiness. So you have the choice to be who you want to be and to attract this person or to attract anything else in that regard, like whether maybe a job or a residency, or like even something simple like a vacation. You have the choice to attract it if you want to, and the power is all in your hands, basically, is what I'm seeing with this card. She's also holding this, I'm not exactly what it is, I'm not sure what it is, but she's holding this in her hand, like she has the power to overcome whatever it is. And this card is encouraging you to step into your own power and to decide on what it is that you want and to really go for it. So choose to be together with your soulmate if that is what you want, and no longer be no longer ask for signs. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Do I have a soulmate? Do I not have a soulmate? It is up for you to decide whether you have a soulmate and whether you want to pursue them and whether you want to be in a relationship with them or not. This is really something that I am encouraging on my channel as of lately. So I'm really glad that this came out for you, pile number one, because this is just reinforcing that message for you, that if you believe that you deserve it, you will have it. But at the same time, if you do not believe it, or if you if you give your power away to something or someone else, you are like not gonna have it, like naturally. That is just the way the universe works. So stop asking for signs. If you want it, then decide that you want it and go for it, and no longer be waiting for like I said, like it's signs, angel numbers, or even if it's like pick a cards and readers or whatever kind of readings or divination you're using to look for a confirmation. Look for a confirmation in yourself, pile number one, because the answers are all already within you. And I know that this is the truth about your soulmate and about this person over here. I know that you know, and I know as well, because that's what I'm seeing here. But now only you have to believe it as well. I see that there is nothing standing in your way, like there is not a person or a situation or whatever that's standing in your way between you and your next relationship, except for your own beliefs, except for what it is that you think you should have and you think you deserve, or how long it's going to take. Like, just throw all those assumptions and all those beliefs out of the window and start thinking in a way that you decide what you deserve, and you decide whether you will have it or not. And if you want it, then you will have it naturally. So let's have one last card to end this reading with for pile number one. What else do they need to know about their next relationship, or how the relationship is going to be like? That was half the deck. Let's try that again. This card, I mean, this deck is always a bit chaotic. Maybe it's just because it's too big. Alright, we have a jumper, which is the card The Unseen. Too much is hidden from you with a number 4. So I love this card, even though it's pretty a dark card. But if you look closely, you see that it almost seems like there's an eye here in the cave, but it's actually the mermaid's tail that is catching the light. But I love that it looks like an eye, because it's like there is something that is hidden from you. So in a way, this is like the moon card, and you're only seeing a glimpse of it. So I see that within your future, there's something you're not seeing, because you're either not able to see it because of the perspective that you have, like I said, with your assumptions and your beliefs, or it's simply because you're not meant to know yet, because you don't know all the details. This could all be true, could even all be true at the same time as well. But I don't want you to worry about this pile number one, because like I said before, there is a lot of like love and positivity in your near future. But even though you cannot see that right now, even though you cannot see the outcome, it's still going to be there. It's still going to happen. Even though you do not know how it's going to happen, like, you don't need to know. You don't need to know the details. It's like, I really love this metaphor. If you are like manifesting something, or you really want to have something, if you decide that you will have it, if you decide that you want it, you will have it. It's like if you're going on a vacation, you book your vacation, you like book your transportation and the place you're gonna stay and stuff, and you booked it, and you know you're gonna go there, you know you're gonna go to that destination, and you know you're gonna spend your time there, but you're not going to worry like until the time is right for you to go about what you're gonna do in the meantime and how it's going to happen. Is there going to be any delay? Is there going to be like any trouble, or with like the transportation company, or with people you meet on the way? Like, no, you don't worry about that. You just assume, I'm going on a vacation and everything is going to be fine. I don't need to worry about anything, because I know everything will be taken care of. And this is also how you should see you attracting your soulmate, or you manifesting your soulmate. You might not know the complete journey there, but that doesn't mean that it will not end up well. So try to release that control a little bit if you can. That will just help you reach a better, more peaceful state of mind, basically. It will make the journey towards your person and towards the future that you desire to create more, like, it goes more smooth and more easy, basically. So this is all that I am seeing for you guys. Pile number 1, thank you so much for watching. I really hope it resonated for you. In case it did, you can leave a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys! Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's go and have a look at your next relationship. So as usual, let's start with the tarot. So, dear angels, spirit guides, and higher self, the collective of pile number 2, what is pile number 2's next relationship is going to be like? Who are they going to be in a relationship with? We already have a first card. Who are they going to be in a relationship with? How is the relationship going to be like? Let's see. For pile number 2. What do you have for pile number 2? Alright. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. What else do we have for pile number 3? Alright. Those are quite some cards. Let's have a look. We have the Page of Wands as well. Let me just grab this card, which is the Ace of Cups. So I am sensing something over here, pile number 2. I sense that there are 2 people here. 2 people who are interested in you, or 2 people you are interested in. It's like could be some kind of love triangle actually. So I'm seeing here the Knight of Pentacles, who is someone who might be younger than you or more inexperienced than you. So inexperienced as in life. So like I said, it could be related to age, but it could also be that you are very good at something, like you have a certain skill, or you're just very good at your job, and your person is somehow related to your job or that skill, but compared to you, they are inexperienced. Like they are still like young and inexperienced in that way. So this person has a very sweet and just an innocent vibe to them. So it's like they wouldn't harm a fly, basically, is what I am getting from them. They would not harm a fly. They are very kind to plants, to the environment, to animals. They care about nature. I see that they love the sun. They love the sunrise or the sunset, or they just love to sit in the sun, and they are very pure-hearted in that way. So maybe this rings a bell. I am not seeing like in specific whether you know this person already or not. So maybe this like description matches someone in your life. But let's move on to the King of Swords. So I am feeling that with the King of Swords, it, like I said, it could either represent another person or it could represent you. So this depends on your situation, so fit it to however it resonates for you. So for the people who resonate with the story that this is someone else, the King of Swords represents someone who is in contrast to the Knight of Pentacles, someone who is older than you, or someone who has more authority or more experience than you, or there's someone who has more knowledge on, again, could be related to something that you are also involved with, or they are simply older than you and have like more like success or more achievements, anything like that. And this person, they come across as kind of cold or distant to you, so you might not even be aware that they like you in that way, but they are kind of like with just like with this bird has its back towards us, but there is this one little, he has this eye which is like looking back at us. So it's like this person is looking at you in secret, looking at you from a distance. And we just had the Eight of Pentacles come out. So yes, this could definitely be related to work in any kind of way. So this could represent this person. Like I said, you might know them from work, or they might be, you might have some kind of business relationship with them. You don't necessarily need to like work at the same place or work at for the same company, but you are in some way through business related. You could have also met them through business related things, but you are no longer involved in that way, and this person has their eye on you, basically, secretly. So they are secretly pretty in love with you. Also, with the flowers here in the background, they're kind of transparent, so it's like this person in their head is really like, oh, I'm attracted to pile number 2. I think pile number 2 is so cool. I wonder what they think of me. I wonder if they think I'm attractive as well. So they are very much in their mind about it, but they're not actually saying a lot. I do see that there might be some people who, like the friends of the King of Swords over here, who realize that they are in love with you, or that they are in love with someone. But again, this person keeps their cards so close to their chest that like no one, like you don't really know what they are thinking. Now, for the people who do not resonate with that, this might be representing your energy, actually, that you are the King of Swords. You are someone who is more experienced than this other person. You're wiser, you're older, you are more successful, you have more achievements, and you come across a little bit distant and a little bit cold towards this other person, which is not a judgment at all, because how you come across to other people does not necessarily say anything about who you really are. Maybe you are just someone who prefers to spend time by themselves, or is really selective about the people they hang around with. So it could be either way for you. An additional thing is that I'm seeing that you could actually be represented by the Knight of Pentacles and your person by the King of Swords. So that's also possible. So the possibilities here are these represent two of your admirers, or the Knight of Pentacles is your admirer, you are the King of Swords, or like the other way around, you are the Nine of Pentacles, you are the King of Swords. I hope I said everything correctly, because it became confusing for a while. But just fit it to your situation, pile number 2, and if nothing of that resonates so far, let's just wait it out. Let's see what else we have. I definitely see with the Page of Wands here that there's something that you are not aware of. So if you do resonate with you being one of these two energies, but you have no idea who the other energy could be, it's because this person is not telling you about how they feel, or you're not aware of it, or you just don't want to see it. Maybe because you know this person through work. It's like you know each other professionally, and it's not professional to them, be dating each other. So that could be possible. Although with the Ace of Cups, this card is basically telling you to go for it. So whatever your situation is, pile number 2, whatever resonates for you, go for it. Because I'm seeing for like those, some of you might be workaholics in some kind of way, or really love their work. And I was just reminded of this quote, like this line from a series I recently watched. And there was this woman who was a workaholic, and then there was this man, actually like the CEO of the company, who had like who has a little crush on her, and he says to her, you may love work, but work will never love you back. And I think that will really, really resonate for your situation as well, pile number 2. If you also see yourself as a workaholic, yes, you can love your work, but work will never love you back, basically. Only a person can love you back. And if you are holding back from love because of your work, I mean, that is totally a valid choice. If you want to do that, if you want to go for that, just do it. But the Ace of Cups is here to remind you that if you are interested in love, if you would want a relationship and you're not sure if you should put love over your relationship or not, this card is telling you to do it, to go for, it's safe to go for it in case that's what you want. There is this potential partner for you out there. I mean, otherwise I would not be picking up on these energies in this reading. So don't be afraid that like you will lose something by pursuing this person, because in the end sometimes love is worth the risk, and also sometimes in the end we realize that there really was no risk at all, and the only person that we were really battling was just ourselves. So if you're doubting, go for it, pile number 2. Just go for it. There's the opportunity for you. I see that you are slightly being encouraged by your spirit guides and your angels to go for it, to go for love. But again, they're not forcing you or pushing you to do anything. Just know that, just think about what if you do not pursue it, right? If you're scared about pursuing it, about pursuing love for some kind of reason, also think about why there is a risk in not pursuing it at all. Because here we have the 10 of Cups, and this card just reminds me of what could have been and what if. So what if you do not choose to pursue love? If you do not choose to tell your person that you love them, that also has consequences. And here on my channel, I always encourage you, the people who are watching, to make your own choices and to not let pick-a cards or predictions define your reality and what you are going to have. And I am like not telling you what to do basically, or what not to do, but the cards are like showing you these two options and talking about these things of, yes, there is love, yes, there is work, or maybe something else that you are very passionate about that in your mind at this moment might not work together with love or being in a relationship. But just think about that. Think about both sides of the situation. If you choose your work or your passion, yes, you will be very happy with that. But think also about what you will lose in terms of love. And again, that choice is totally up to you. So let's get deeper into this. For pile number 2 about their next relationship. We have the card, and this is absolutely beautiful. You deserve love. You are worthy of being loved. So just know this, pile number 2, in case you were wondering whether you were still deserving of love or people were still interested in you. You are deserving of love. Like, you always are deserving of love, no matter what the circumstances, no matter what you've been through and what you've experienced. You are always worthy of love because you were born worthy always, and you will always be. Just remind yourself of this. Remind yourself that you are worthy of it. And I see that in the case that you do choose to pursue love or this person, because that's the topic of this pick a card, that your person is also going to make you feel like you are loved, that you are loved, and that you are worthy of their love. They are going to make you feel like you are the only thing that matters to them in this world. They are going to love you so much that they will only have eyes for you. They will spend all the time or all the money that is required on you to be together with you. They will pursue you, by the way. If you would like that, if you would like them to pursue you more, you can definitely make that happen by manifesting that and by affirming that. They will definitely pursue you if that's what you want, because that's what I'm seeing with the bow and arrow here as well. And again, as with the Ace of Cups card, you are encouraged to pursue this, or you are encouraged to let yourself be pursued as well if that is what you desire. Because like I am seeing with the 10 of Cups, a very happy ending if you do choose to go down this path. with someone who loves you and adores you for who you are. They don't care about your job or your achievements or how much money you earn. They don't care about that. They're not interested in that. They're interested in your soul and in your life experiences as well, about what have you learned from life, and what are other things that, you know, you would still want to do in this lifetime, and what are the things that you regret doing or regret not doing in this life. So this person that you can be in a relationship with, if you choose to, will be very interested in you as a person and not in your material wealth or your like material world, basically. This is unbelievable. Look at this card. We have You Are Good Enough with Full Moon and Virgo. This is, wow. This is just that's the only thing you need to tell yourself, pile number 2. You are good enough. You are, oh my god, I am like getting emotional. This is so beautiful. I'm sorry. That's so unprofessional, but anyways. You are deserving of love, pile number 2. You are good enough. Even related to things not about love, so about like friendships, career, wealth, you know, anything. You are good enough for everything. You are worthy of everything. You are who you choose to be, and if you choose to be successful, then you are successful. If you choose to be good enough, you are good enough. And I also want to tell you that the way you see yourself is also how the majority of people are also going to see you, because you are obviously going to be radiating that like energy and that confidence. Whether you have confidence or not, you're going to be broadcasting that to the people around you. So if you truly believe that you are good enough, then other people are going to mirror that to you, and they are going to start showing up, respecting you, respecting your boundaries, telling you that you're amazing, telling you that you're so good at what it is that you need to do. So I also want you to tell this to yourself, that you are the best at what you do. You are so good at what you do. You are good enough. You are like such a talented person. You are so skilled. You are so wise. You are like, you have so much knowledge. I want you to start telling you all these positive things, so that you can create like a self-image and a self-concept of yourself that is solely focused on building yourself up and telling yourself that you are worthy, that you are divine, and that you are enough. Because if, like I said, if you are going to tell this to yourself, other people are going to reflect this towards you. So if you want someone who loves you unconditionally, who thinks that you are worthy of love and that they love you, you also have to show this to yourself first. You have to tell yourself, you have to love yourself, and you have to feel like you are good enough, okay? And I am not saying this like I know that it's easier said than done to like love yourself and to think that you are deserving, but it's a journey, definitely. I know that as well from personal experience. I know it's not easy, but I know that you can get there, and the first step to get there is to like just take the first step, to start saying those affirmations and choose that you are good enough, even if you do not feel it yet. If you choose that you want to be good enough, that energy, that vibration will find you as well. And let's see what else for pile number 2. Wow, that was fast. We have You're Ready. And I mean, I cannot stress this like I cannot stress this like even more. Like, you're ready. Like, if you are already ready for whatever it is that you desire. You only need to start telling yourself that you are ready and that you are worthy. If you in any way related to anything in your life feel like you are like not worthy or not good enough, I want you to start changing the story and to start telling yourself that you are good enough and that you are ready, you are deserving of love, even if at first it feels like really strange or like embarrassing to say that because you don't believe it. I want you to persist, especially in those moments when you do not believe what you're saying. I want you to keep repeating that to yourself, because even if you do not believe it, eventually you will start to if you persist doing this. So persist in your affirmations, persist telling yourself that you are worthy and that you are good enough. And like I said, especially in those moments when you are thinking the opposite, because you need to start imprinting your subconscious with these new thoughts and this new story that you are telling yourself, so that your subconscious can start to believe it as well. And I actually would like to share my personal experience on this as well, because I think we all suffer with certain, like, we all have our insecurities, right? So I also have been saying affirmations to, you know, feel more confident about myself and things like that, and to feel more beautiful. And at times, like, at first I needed to keep telling this myself, right? I am beautiful, I am beautiful, I am beautiful. And then at one point, even though I did not consciously believe it, at times when I would like think about myself or look in the mirror and I was like, I am not looking that beautiful today, my subconscious would be reminding my conscious mind, yes, you are beautiful. So this is how it's going to work, that even though you consciously do not you do not fully feel it or fully believe it yet, if you keep repeating it often enough, your subconscious is going to like copy it and it's going to talk that back to you. So you just need to persist until, and also still after, your subconscious is repeating that back to you, pile number 2. So keep this in mind. Let's now shuffle one last card for pile number 2, and then I'm going to end the reading. What else does pile number 2 need to know about their next relationship? Wow, that was again half the deck. Like, really, this deck sometimes gets really crazy. I think they're really eager to speak. Let's have one card, please. They want me to remind you of your crystal over here, of the purple aura quartz. So the purple color represents the crown chakra and the connection to the spirit realm. So your spirit guides and your angels, they are telling you to no longer ignore that connection that you have to the spiritual, whatever that means for you, right? You probably are picking up on certain signs within like your mind and within your intuition, and you're being asked to pay more attention to that because you've been ignoring it a little bit. And that's okay, you know, don't beat yourself up for it, but your angels and spirit guides are gently encouraging you to at least listen to what you're picking up on, because all those hunches that you have, they're correct, only I see that maybe, you know, you're a little bit skeptic about it and you don't entirely believe it. So just, you know, hear them out, hear your hunches out, and see where it leads to, and don't, just allow your intuition to guide you in a way. That's just an extra message that came through there. In the meantime, I'm still shuffling this deck. One last card for pile number 2. Alright, I'm going to take this one, and we have this card with honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine, and this is number 10. So this still feels a little bit related to work, to your professional life, that it feels that in relation to your masculine energy, there is something that you're being asked to reconsider and to have a look at that, at your masculine energy. So in specific here, I am talking about your attitude towards work and your attitude again towards work in relation to love. Like, should I choose work or should I choose love? Can I do both? Basically, this. Because I'm seeing that the way you approach work and life in general is from a masculine perspective. So that basically means that you're like working really hard, you're working a lot of hours, not taking enough breaks to like recharge yourself, not taking sick days when you're sick, and to not take time out of the day for you to like really tune in with yourself. So for example, you might be, at your job from 9 to 5 or however long it is, and then you come home, you have dinner, and you go to work again, and then you go to sleep, and then you wake up the next morning and you go to work again, basically. So it's like there's a lot of work involved in your daily life, which is not necessarily bad, but I see that the way that you're doing it, it's not benefiting like your feminine energy. So you are being asked to reconsider how you are taking care of yourself outside of work as well, especially outside of work. Maybe work is too much on your mind, is basically what the message here is. And I'm also getting that this your person, the person you will be in a relationship next, in case you choose to, they will also help you tune more into your divine feminine energy. So I personally believe that we can connect like with everyone around us. Like, we are in some way all connected, especially if we are sharing close relationships with each other, like a romantic partner, So you can also call up on the higher self of your future person to help you tune more into your feminine energy. Because like I said, they are more experienced in that part. So if you ask their higher self to like help you, they would love to, and they will help you to create more balance between your masculine and your feminine. Because it's not like you have to be completely focused on the feminine energy, but we have a balance within each other that is not necessarily 50-50. I'm getting the impression that sometimes people think that it has to be 50-50, but it doesn't have to be. Some people are naturally more masculine, some people naturally more feminine, but they both have energies of those both sides within them. So it's up to you to find that balance between the two of them. And don't worry that if you are moving away from your masculine energy, that you're going to be less successful or less abundant or whatever, or that you're going to get fired from your job, because actually getting into balance is what is going to benefit you. And I was also just reminded that before with the tarot I saw the Temperance card, but I think I did not, maybe it was at the back of the deck at some point, but the Temperance card also represents balance, and for you it's really balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. So you're being asked to look at this as well, pile number 2. So again, that was just an extra message for you in this reading. So I'm going to end your reading here. Thank you so much for watching pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you as well. In case it did, you can leave a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys! Hello my beautiful souls from pile number 3. Let's get started with your reading. Let's have a look at what your next relationship is going to be like and with who. So dear angels, spirit guides, and the higher self of the collective of pile number 3, tell us about next relationship of pile number 3. So what I am already picking up for you, pile number 3, is that you have a very special connection, and look, we have the Judgment card. So you have a very special soul connection with someone. This could be a soulmate or a twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever term that you would prefer. It really does not matter. You have a very strong connection, like soul connection with the two of you. And even though you might not be in a relationship at this moment, you are spiritually connected in a way, and in like the spiritual, you are already together. So you have a powerful telepathic connection with this person. You are communicating with each other through thoughts and through dreams, and this is simply how you keep in touch with each other. Your person is also aware of this. I don't know on what level as exactly, but they are also aware that they share a connection with you. And with the Judgment card, they are really seeing this as the love relationship of a lifetime. So their intention towards you, whether you know them or not, is to spend like their lives together with you, to be together with you for always, for eternity. So I'm definitely sensing a high vibrational connection in the spiritual as well. Past life relationships could very well be possible. You've been together for other lifetimes as well, and you decided to come here together again for a certain purpose. We have the 7 of Pentacles over here, so I do feel like it's been kind of a wait before you and your person got together. So this really depends on your situation, right? So fit it to your situation. So if you have not met this person yet, it's taking a while before you are meeting them. Or if you already met them, still it took a while for you to meet and to get together or to start talking. And I'm seeing that this was mostly subjective, or is subjective, to divine timing, which doesn't mean that it's all out of your hands. But here we also have the 3 of Swords, but there are certain things that you needed to handle separately in your life. So you had certain lessons that you had to learn, certain karma that you had to resolve before you could get together, because I'm seeing the 2 of you are like stars, and you are meant to do something very important together that is likely going to help the environment or the animals, the plants, the earth, nature in some kind of way. And it is very important because you need to be on a certain vibrational level in order to help. Because if your vibration is not like that high and that pure, you're not going to help. So there is something like in related to life purpose that is very important for you guys, and you need to be at your best. It's like if you want to like participate in the Olympics, you need to be at your best. You need to be a very good sportswoman or sportsman. So the next 2 cards we have here are the Death card and also the Chariot. So we already have 3 major arcana, which is again just confirming that this connection is very important, but also the connection with yourself is very important as well, pile number 3. So this is also something that I want to focus on in this reading. We also have 2 sevens. So 7 is like the highest vibration, like it carries the highest vibrational out of all the numbers. So you definitely came here with a purpose, again, likely related to the environment in some kind of way. You came to help the people, to inspire the people, perhaps even children. You came to bring people different kinds of perspectives on lives. I see that in past lives, you likely, both of you, had very important roles in society. So you could have been regarded as a god or a goddess, like an actual god or goddess in the past life, I mean, or just someone like a pharaoh or an emperor or an empress or a queen, something like this. You were a very important part of society. Like you were part of like the inspiration and the role model of society back then. And I was just thinking about that. I was reminded of the fact that in this day and age, I mean, we do not really have a lot of those like gods or goddesses or like emperors or kings or queens like we used to have, for example, in the Middle Ages or in like the Roman Empire and, you know, far back in history. But nowadays we have celebrities who are like treated like gods and goddesses as well, for whether for it's for their looks, like, you know, Kim Kardashian or Jennifer Lopez. They are like Beyonce, of course. Let's not forget Beyonce. They are like regarded as like, they're almost worshipped as goddesses. And we also have all other kinds of celebrities and artists who are adored for what it is, and for what it is that they are doing, and they are worshipped for it as well. So there is a potential for you guys to also get fame in some kind of way, or to attain some kind of role model, to become some kind of role model as well. Maybe it's just a role model for your children, is very possible, or it's a role model like in a bigger sense of speaking to more people, or maybe people within your community that's maybe related to ecology and the environment and things like that. But you're supposed to lead in some kind of way, and this is all very important. It's very important for you, and you need it, like I said before, to learn certain lessons in your life separate from your person, because it's simply because you have such an important mission together that you needed to be ready to meet each other. So that is why you will meet, or you met later on in life. So it's nothing to worry about. So don't be down about that at all. Pal number 3. Don't be down about it, because it's not that you're doing anything wrong. It's not that you are lagging behind, or that you missed your time or you missed your opportunity. It's totally not like that. Like, your time is still to come. We have the Nine of Wands here. Your time to shine is still coming, honey. Like, if you have been trying before to get like any kind of fame or wealth or recognition or just success in general, and it did not work out, like, don't worry about it. It's not because you're not meant to have it, it's just because it was not the right time yet. And I know that sounds kind of bitter of me to say, because I of course don't know what you have been through. I don't know your personal experience. But the message here is that you do not need to beat yourself up for that, for the things that you were not able to accomplish, or for the fact that you haven't been doing, or you haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. Because like I said before, your time to shine is still coming, and you are going to soar past all of those people that you used to look up to because of like their achievements and their success and their money. Like, you are going to have it all, honey. You're going to have it all, and there's no need to worry. We also have the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. I just wanted to show that to you. There is going to be a moment in your life when you are going to realize that you have literally everything that you ever desired. You have the partner that you desire, you have the wealth, the career, the public image that you desire. You have it all. You have it all. Even as well, if you have a desire for starting a family, or even to adopt cats or dogs or any kind of other pets, it's all gonna happen. It's all gonna happen for you. I see that you're simply being held back from having all of that you want, because it's not the right time yet. But I do see that it's going to be soon. I see like within 3 months to 3 years probably is when you are going to have everything. And then I'm not talking about you're going to have everything at once, of course, but everything is going to come towards you. You are a magnet for your desires. You're a magnet for what it is that you want. And yeah, whatever you wants you as well. So let's have a deeper look at your person as well. So let's see. I am not sure if I mentioned this already before, because I've been channeling like it's been one stream of words, but your person cares a lot about nature and about the environment, so they will be involved in that. They likely went through similar experiences as you, as that they have not been able to accomplish certain things that they wanted to accomplish, yes, because the circumstances weren't right. But they also have faith that it's going to be alright. I mean, that is what is keeping them going, that they believe everything is going to be alright. They are going to end up with you, and they have very clear intentions towards you. So we have the card retreat. It's time to retreat from the world. So this could be telling you that you're being prepared to meet this person. So I'm seeing in some kind of way you might be traveling towards them, or you need to go somewhere in specific to meet that person, or they're going to invite you to go somewhere. So for this time, at this time, you're being asked to just chill out and to relax and to enjoy the things that you love doing. So enjoy your passions, do what it is that you desire for now. Don't worry about wasting time, wasting opportunities, or disappointing people, disappointing yourself, because this is all the calm before the storm. This is all you basically being on a vacation before you get to work again, basically. So enjoy your time, please. Pile number 3, please enjoy your time, because I'm seeing this child over here, which reminds me of that as children we all want to grow up, right? We want to be adults and we want to be treated as adults. And any adult would then in response say to that child, like, there is time enough, honey. You should enjoy your childhood. You should enjoy being innocent and not having adult responsibilities. And that's the same for you guys, pile number 3. You should enjoy having no responsibilities and having no one to care for. So for those of you who are like alone, who are living alone, do not have a relationship, do not have pets, maybe even some of you are not that close to family or friends, just enjoy that you have no one to be worried about and no one to be responsible for. Especially for those of you who want to own pets, you are going to own a pet, definitely, maybe even multiple, also multiple different species. Just enjoy it for now that you do not have that responsibility yet, okay? Because I see you're going to be a very good like pet or animal owner, and animals are going to be attracted to you because they sense that you are such a good owner. So like they want to live with you in your house and they want to be your pet, basically. So you're going to have enough opportunities to look for a pet that you want and that will fit you best. So just enjoy this, honey. Enjoy the moment. All right. What else do we have for pile number 3? Relax and take a step back. Yeah, you're going to be soaring. You're going to be soaring through the skies with the Chariot here. The message is really to relax. I feel like I really need to keep stressing this, pile number 3. You are such a positive and high vibrational soul that I sense that you want to do a lot of things. You want to like help a lot of people and do a lot of things and accomplish a lot of things because you're so eager to help, which is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely amazing of you, but it's like it's not the time yet. It's not the right time yet. And again, I don't want to sound bitter, but I sense that there is something so big coming for you that you really need to trust the process in this moment. And we also have the card look at the bigger picture with full moon in Sagittarius. So you're being asked to indeed look at the bigger picture, because I do sense that you also feel that something important is happening in the world and also within you, and related to you and the world and what kind of purpose you have. And it has not been your time to shine, but it soon will be, and you will shine brighter than any star that is out there. So I want you to remember this. I want you to keep your focus very, very, I want you to stay focused on the goal that you have, on where you want to go, and to not mind all the details and everything that has to happen, because this is like micromanaging, right? You don't need to do that. You don't need to micromanage what is happening in your reality, what is going to come, because I see this is something that your higher self will take care of. Your higher self will, or like your subconscious, whatever you want to call it, will bring towards you the elements and the opportunities that you need to proceed. So it's not up to you as like a conscious human being to make it happen. It's like, if we again go back to that child and the parent, or the child and the adult metaphor, you're the child in this case, and you are not seeing the complete picture at this moment because you simply do not have an understanding of it, which is no judgment at all. I mean, as human beings, we do not, and we cannot comprehend everything with our human brains and with our perspectives. And your higher self and your spirit guides and like your soul, like your soul also, before you incarnated here, they know what is best for you. They know what's going to happen, and they ask you to trust in that and to trust in the process, because you're not going to be able to figure this out. If you are going to try to figure this out and to use logic to come up with a solution, you're only going to find yourself more confused. It's only going to get more complicated, because don't get me wrong, I do sense that you are very knowledgeable. You have really a talent and a skill in understanding like the metaphysical stuff, and understanding things like manifestation and other kinds of subjects like that. You really understand that. You can learn more as well if you do not completely resonate with the fact that you have a lot of knowledge on that, but you are able to understand the metaphysical stuff more than other people, but still you are not able to see all the threads that you are connected to. So I'm kind of thinking of like all people are represented by a thread, and all situations are represented by a thread. So you cannot see every relation yet. You cannot see how everything is related to each other and how everything is going to work out. Although you do have a knack for that, trust me. You have a knack for like divination and the metaphysical, but even you cannot understand everything. So the next card we have is Wait. So I think this goes very well with everything that I've been saying before, as well with it's time to retreat. It's time to wait for you at this moment. And I'm not saying wait in a way as you should not be doing anything, but you should, like I said, enjoy it as if it's a vacation, and enjoy just the time that you have for yourself, and focus on your passion, focus on your interests, discover like new passions of you, try out new things, explore like your senses is what I'm hearing, explore like the human experience as far as you can on your own, explore it, because at one time you're going to be called upon to fulfill your life purpose and to work more on that, and you're going to be very much needed in the circumstances that, in the situations that will be happening at that time. So please, again, take your time to enjoy everything like that you can. Also, with this weight card, it's telling me like you will know when you're being called. So your person will reach out to you. Your subconscious will like give you a way to find the opportunities that you need to find and to figure out what you need to figure out. It's like you are just in the driver's seat, honey. You're in passenger seat. You're in a passenger seat, and this car, it's the universe, it's your subconscious is driving you to where you need to be, and then once you get there, you get off, but you are in the passenger seat. You don't have to do anything. Just enjoy the ride, okay? Your person will come towards you. Let's see. I'm also seeing a possibility. This person could already be very successful, have a lot of achievements, also be some kind of celebrity, like I said before. They could already have that, or be very successful in like their field of work or their community. And I'm seeing that they will admire your passion, admire your skills. So if there is any skill that you really enjoy at this moment, you are encouraged to continue doing that, because I'm seeing there is a high possibility that that skill or that passion will actually be what attracts like your person's attention towards you. All right. So let's shuffle one last card for pile number 3 on their next relationship. I am seeing foreign lands. I believe I already mentioned something like this before, that there was some kind of travel. I'm seeing foreign lands, or maybe if it's not foreign, it's somewhere remote. Somewhere maybe in your country that you have not been before, or it's like remote, further away from civilization, where you will be going to like either meet or to get to know this person. All right, we have a card finally. So we have the card Sanctuary. Privacy, inviolate, personal space, respected boundaries, and taboo. So it's funny that this card came out right when I was just talking about living in a remote place or being in a remote place. So I definitely feel that your person will be inviting you, or you will be living together with your person eventually somewhere that feels like a sanctuary, that feels like a home away from home. So this could either represent the place you are going to live, or how your relationship with your person is going to feel like. Might even be both. So this place or this person is going to feel like home. It's going to feel like where you can be safe, you can be vulnerable, you can be honest, you can be talking about the very deep aspects of yourself that you usually don't talk about with other people, because maybe you're embarrassed of them, or it's just something that is so close to your heart that you don't share it with just anyone. So I'm seeing like either a place or a person or both, where you can really be yourself in ways that you have not been before. So this place or this person is a sanctuary for you. It's like you finally found a place to put yourself to rest. So this could really pretty much tie into that unrestless energy that you have, that you want to do something and that you want to help and that you want to accomplish something, because you're like looking out, you're looking for your person, you're looking for them, where they are at and what you need to do to get there, because you know that they are your sanctuary, that they are the place that you will feel at home at. And this, I'm sensing that this is a very like fiery, passionate energy of you like desiring that, and it's totally valid to feel that, and don't ever feel like it's wrong to feel that. But I am saying that you need to wait for this. You need to learn to be patient for this. And it's not because that's a test or it's a lesson or whatever, but it's simply because it's not time yet. It's simply because there's divine timing involved here. So don't feel like you're doing anything wrong or you're missing anything, that you're missing out on anything. You will find your home, your sanctuary, your place of comfort. You will find the person that you will be comfortable with, and your soul will finally be at rest. Don't worry, you will find that. So please comfort yourself with that idea. For now, it's simply not the time yet. But that doesn't mean that it won't come very soon, because I do believe that once at the point that we become aware that we have like a twin flame or a soulmate, like if we already have that awareness, it means that we're already close. If we have the desire to be with them, then we're close, right? At least that is what I prefer to believe, that if there's something that we really want and we are aware of it, that we can have it, that means it's close, because awareness is probably it's one of the steps to getting there, basically. So with that message, I'm going to end your reading here. Pile number 3, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you as well. In case it did, you can leave a like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys! Hello, pile number 4, and welcome to your reading. Let's go and have a look at what your next relationship is going to be like, and with who. So dear angels, spirit guides, and the higher self of the collective of pile number 4, what does pile number 4 need to know about their next relationship, and with who, and how they are going to meet if they have not already. So the first card we have is the 6 of Cups. So this could mean multiple things. So let me just shuffle some more cards to get a clearer picture. Alright, we have the King of Pentacles. Alright, so I'm seeing 2 options here, pile number 4, so pick whichever resonates for you. Maybe they both resonate, but I'm seeing for some of you that your next relationship is going to be with an ex of yours, someone that you were involved with in the past, or it's going to be someone you know from a past life. So again, if you resonate with the ex story, then that's your message. But if you do not resonate with that and you do not want to get back with your ex, then this is simply a person that you know from a past life, and you were also together in that past life as well. So with the King of Pentacles, this is representing your person. I am getting a very dominant masculine energy from your person. They are likely involved in business, in accountancy is what I'm hearing as well. That just popped up out of nowhere. They could be from a wealthy family, might even have some noble blood, or maybe this is just an energy of their past life, could be as well. So this could be like who they are in their this incarnation or in a past incarnation. So wealthy, rich, abundant, beautiful house, very attractive as well. I'm seeing that they are also very like fit and muscled, especially if this is a man. They have like big muscles. They're pretty strong, and they really act out of their masculine energy a lot. They desire to like be the protector, of their significant other and their children as well. They really care a lot about that. They care about wealth and status and about their house and their assets as well. So this person could very likely be very rich and have an expensive house, expensive car. They could have a very good reputation or a high status as well, is what I'm seeing. So this, like I said, this could be describing describes your person. So this could be someone you know. So if you do recognize this, this is going to be the person you will be in a relationship with next. The next two cards, these came out together. So we have the 8 of Cups and we have the 3 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, again, this could either be an energy of a past life or of this life, so we can fit it to however it resonates for you. But with the 8 of Cups, I feel like this is likely your energy, you were rejected or you were left behind. Because if you look at these two cards, at the castles, they are the identical castles. They're identical, only in a different color. So I feel that you were shut out from this person's life. You could have been living together with them or just had a very serious relationship with them, and then they threw you out for some kind of reason, or you were rejected by them, or you were not accepted by their family. If this is the case for you, if this resonates more as a past life, know that this past life does not define how your relationship is going to be with this person. Yes, there might be some patterns that will be coming up within your life and within your relationship with this person that will address this, but you can get through this. You can resolve this. You can be together with this person. I mean, we are literally talking about who your next relationship is going to be, right? And if this is something that you resonate with in your current life, in your current situation, that you feel like this person does not accept you, their family does not accept you, still, I believe, and this is also what I encourage on my channel and my pick of cards, that we can create the reality that we desire. So even if your person is not acting like you want to, like they are not conforming to your how you desire to have them behave, it does not matter, because you can create your reality how it is that you want. If your person is not conforming according to your manifestations or to your desires, it can still change. What I always I always also tell this to myself whenever I want to manifest something but it seems unlikely, is that this reality that you live in, that you and I live in this moment, is independent from the one that you will be living in the future. It's independent from the reality that you want to create, basically. So yes, we live in a reality of cause and effect, is that a word? Yes, from cause and effect, but these things are unrelated. They are independent, and the reason I believe this is because I believe that we have parallel lives, that their parallel universes exist, and that there are millions, if not billions, versions of us who are also living this life but are making different choices. Because in that way, the universe experiences, you actually experience, and in the end, the universe experiences, because we all are the universe, all different options that are available in this life. So if you, for example, you are, let's take this very simple example, that you're confused, you're not sure if you should go for job A or for job B, and eventually you decide that job A is the best job for you, well then in a parallel life there's going to be a version of you who thinks that actually job B is better for them because of, whatever the circumstances are and whatever they can earn with that job, and so on and so forth. So that is also the reason why you always make the right choice. You always make the right choice for you, and don't feel like you're missing out on anything, because I honestly believe that there is a parallel version of us that is experiencing the other option that we chose not to. So in this way, the reality that we experience in this moment is independent from the one that we want to create, because they all those realities, all those choices, they have to exist. They exist somewhere in the multiverse. And simply by you choosing to align to this certain outcome, you're going to create the outcome for yourself. I know this might sound like very like confusing or too metaphysical for you guys. So if you do not resonate with that, it's totally fine. But just know that this is what I'm telling you guys, that you should not define your future based upon what you are seeing in the present. So just ignore the present, ignore the 3D. If your person is not behaving the way you want to, ignore that and keep manifesting and keep affirming to yourself that your person is behaving the way that you want and that you are living in that reality that you desire, because it will come to you. Like, whether you believe in parallel lives or not, this was just an explanation why I think that I believe that it works this way. But just tell yourself that like logic does not determine my reality. Like, whatever you want will manifest. Does not matter how your person is acting in this moment again. So that is just something that I wanted to throw there in there for you guys as well, especially for you who are also interested in metaphysical stuff like me. But to get back to your reading, like I said, no matter what happened in the past, whether it was a past incarnation or this past, in this life, your past, you can change it in whatever way it is that you want to. I mean, this is coming up in this reading, so the fact that I'm predicting to you that you can change it means that you can actually change it, right? It's not just some fairy tale that I'm describing for you. This is actually possible for you. So whatever you are experiencing with your person, or even if it's with yourself, even if you're like not sure whether you are worthy of your person because they are so rich and they are so handsome and they are so incredible, just start telling yourself that you are worthy and that you are incredible as well. Because if you start doing that, if you start saying those affirmations and keep persisting in that, I can assure you that you are going to feel like that. You are going to feel like you are worthy, like you are fantastic, like you are amazing, like you deserve, like if that's what you want, you deserve the richest man or the richest woman to be married to you and to give you like all the gifts and all the love and all the time and energy that you want. Like literally there's no limitation. If you desire that, you will have it. But I do again want to encourage you, and I also advise you to also think about your self-concept in that way, and to convince yourself actually that you are indeed worthy of being rich, whether you earn that money yourself or it comes through gifts or whatever. It does not matter. Whatever you desire, you can create, but you are worthy of that as well. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of like being yourself, being respected. You are amazing, you are beautiful, you're fantastic, you're attractive, you're everything. You're a goddess, you're a god. You are like what other people desire as well. You are that person, you are that girl. Is also something that I like to tell myself, like, I am that girl, or like I am that boy if you identify as a boy or a man. So don't let the past or the behavior of your person hold you back. Also, if there is a third party involved, because we do have the Three of Cups here, also don't mind them. Just pretend like they don't exist. Like literally be like, that third party, I don't know, never heard of them, they don't exist. My person only has eyes for me. Like, why would they be looking at someone else? Like, look at me, I am gorgeous, I am attractive. Like, there is no one else involved with my person. My person only loves me and only has eyes for me. Keep telling yourself that story, pal. Number 4, and this third party, you're gonna get rid of them like so easily. Like, it's like they did not even, like, they never were an option for your person. So create your reality the way you desire it. All right, the next card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. So I love that, especially under the King of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles talks about it talks about self-confidence. It talks about trusting yourself, feeling worthy. It's basically the step before becoming the Empress is kind of how I see it in a way. And you know you are worthy, you know you are divine, and I mean, look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So I don't know what, you started thinking while you were watching this video, but something is changing, pile number 4, because the 10 of Coins is coming out. Like, this is, again, it's the castle. See, it's the castle in the back. So if you were thrown out of that metaphorical castle before, you're going to be invited in again, and you are going to find your abundance in there. You're going to, like, if you are interested in having pets, I am seeing that as well. I'm just seeing a huge house, maybe like even a literal castle with like a huge garden, or it's just going to be a very pretty house in general with a big garden as well. So let's see what else with the Nine of Pentacles. I was also talking about that you are raising yourself up to the level of this King of Pentacles that you are interested in. So that is also why I was saying that something in your mind, just, it seems that something like clicked or something switched in your mind, because we went from like this energy from the 8 of Cups to the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles. So you suddenly realize that you are worthy and that you are deserving, and you can be at that level of your person as well, if that is what you desire, of course. And if you keep persisting that as well, this is also what is really important. Also with the 3 of Cups, what I still wanted to say is, yes, there might be some player energy as well. Your person might be involved with other people as well. Again, if that is not something that you want, just pretend that those other people don't exist and that your person only has eyes for you, and that is how it has always been and how it always will be. However, if you are interested in having a relationship with more than one people, or like having an open relationship or anything like that, if that is your desire, so if that's not your desire, don't listen to this message, but if that is your desire, I'm also seeing that your person could be open for that as well. They might even propose that to you, they might propose that to you. They might come with that at first. But again, if that's not something that you desire, then you just affirm to yourself, like, my person only loves me, only wants me, only has eyes for me. So if that message does not resonate, it's okay. That message was not meant for you. So I'm seeing abundance, wealth, prosperity, self-confidence, self-respect, self-love in your future. And it's a total 180 of what I was picking up on before. Also with the 6 of Cups, it felt like you were kind of being sad about something that you had lost or that you could not have. But like I said before, you can take power, you can take charge of your life in that way, that if you decide that your person is going to accept you, then they will that as well. And that anything that happened in the past, that whether that was in this incarnation or in a past incarnation, is suddenly not relevant anymore. And in that way, you also broke through that pattern of rejection, or feeling abandoned, or feeling like you're not good enough, right? So that way you have also resolved that pattern, you have resolved that karma, so that it's also out the way and not bothering you anymore, basically. So the next card we have, and I absolutely love this, first, or love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more attractive romantically. So that is also what I was channeling before for you guys with the 9 of Pentacles. You're gaining that self-respect, you're setting up those healthy boundaries, and you're like, I am the goddess, I am the queen, I am the empress, and anyone else, like my person, is just going to fall in line with me. And I want you to keep this up, pile number 4, because this energy that I'm picking up is really, really good. And you're like, it's gonna happen basically. Just like on this card, your person is going to be swooning over you. They're going to want to kiss you and embrace you. They're only gonna have eyes for you, baby. Like, it's going to be, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. Yes, 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 yes. This is, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm seeing so many beautiful things, like again related to the house, beautiful garden around nature with animals, dogs, just happiness and beauty. And wow. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this pile number 4. We have the card, it's time to take action with new moon in Aries. So let's see. This is, in one way it's your energy, in another way it's your person's energy, because you have now decided to take action by starting to affirm these things to yourself, and decided that yes, you want this person, you want the King of Pentacles, and they only have eyes for you. And because you take that action like for yourself, because you choose that for yourself, your person is going to follow suit. So you chose yourself, you choose that you want your person because that is what you desire. So now your person is going to take action, and is going to take action towards you to show you and to tell you that it is you that they desire. So this is how your manifestation is going to come through. And I will honestly not be surprised if, like, within a couple of weeks, if not a couple of days, this person is going to reach out to you. If you were in no communications, or if you had a fight or whatever, they're going to reach out to you. They're going to share their true feelings for you. Like, they're going to tell you that they desire to be with you. Maybe they will not tell it, they will not say that direct, but they will say something along those lines. Like, they are suddenly taking action of you. It's like they suddenly have this idea, or this urgency that they need to tell you something. They need to talk to you and tell you that they actually love you, and that in case they hurt you in any way, that they feel sorry about that as well. So that's very powerful. I absolutely love this pile number 4. It really feels like you've been you've been doing your work as well. So your person is going to reflect the self-love you have. They're going to reflect the love that you have for yourself. So keep this in mind, that yes, you should affirm like that your person only has eyes for you and loves you, but you should also keep in mind that they mirror your energy as well. So also keep saying those self-concepts, affirmations as well, that you are a goddess, that you are worthy, and that you are lovable, because your person is going to mirror that to you as well, and they're going to show up as the version of themselves that loves you and that respects you as well, because you are that empress. What else do we have for pile number 4 and their next relationship? Your person, by the way, they could be an Aries, sun, moon, or rising. It's very possible. They do have kind of that stubborn energy indeed. So either they have Aries placements, or they're just kind of a stubborn person. Like a very, like I was mentioning before, like I know Aries is a fire sign, but I'm definitely getting this stubborn energy of that. They are right, they know what they want, and they're like not going to change their mind. Basically, that's the kind of person that they are. But I'm seeing that regardless of that, they are still going to conform to your like affirmations about them. So even though they think that they are very stubborn, your affirmations are going to be more powerful than that belief of themselves. So in case you were worried about that they would be too stubborn to listen to your affirmations, I mean, their stubbornness, yes, it could delay like your manifestation, but it will not prevent it. They will simply conform to what it is, that to the way that you want them to show up. Let's see, we have the card Get More Information. So this is interesting for you, pile number 4, because I do sense that this is talking about you, that you need to get some more information about, it's about something that you are interested in. So this might not be actually related to love or to this person, but just in general, get more information. Maybe it's about metaphysical related stuff, or like manifestations or the law of assumption, parallel lives, because I've mentioned those things in this reading, but maybe it's other things as well. I am picking up something related to art, like writing, painting, music, or maybe you should be talking to some people is also what is coming up as well. So at the back of the deck we have the card You're Ready. So I do feel that maybe you need more information on how to affirm consistently and things like that. And maybe you want more information on how that works exactly, because I do see that you have a desire to learn more. So that's fantastic, right? I also love learning new things. Besides that, your person might be asking around, maybe asking your friends or people who know you about how you are doing. Like, your person might suddenly out of the blue start inquiring about you, start talking about you, and that maybe that does or does not like come back to you. So then your friend calls you up and is like, your person, like the King of Pentacles, was just asking about you, about how you were doing, or if you were still dating someone. So that could happen. Or you might not be aware that that is actually happening, but they are seeking out more information about you. Maybe you moved out, you moved away, and they are looking for information about where you live now, what's your address or your telephone number. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like they are very busy in their mind, like thinking about, they need more information, they need to know more. So if you are not seeing any movement in the 3D like right now or in the near future, don't worry, because they are getting more information, and they might actually also be having a internal conversation with themselves on how they can best approach you. And the thing that you should be doing is just keep saying your affirmations. Keep saying things like, my person is confident about their feelings about me. My person is confident that they want to be with me and they only have eyes for me. They are sure of the fact that we are meant to be together. Keep saying things like this, because these thoughts will also start popping up in their head, and in that way they will obviously like start thinking that and start acting upon that as well, which is of course what you want, right? So that is what I'm seeing with the Get More Information card. I think that's all I was seeing with the card. Like, there are a couple of different energies and possibilities here, so just fit it to your situation, fit it to however it resonates. So let's have one last card for you guys in your next relationship. Anything else you need to know? Let's see. Yeah, I am getting that your person, once they reach out, they could reach out with an apology, saying that they're sorry, or they could be asking like, how are you doing? Like, they could simply be inquiring about like your health and how you've been doing lately, and just to kind of test the waters, you know, if you're still angry at them, or you still have some like unresolved feelings towards them. So they're just kind of testing the waters like that. So in case, like, once that happens, again, keep persisting with those affirmations. Keep saying that your person is interested in you, they want to talk to you, they are confident about their feelings for you. Keep saying that, because that, like, again, that will also manifest within their reality. They will become confident, and they will start to share more information about them as well. All right, one last card for pile number 4. Whoa, yes, there we go. We have the card Guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. So again, there is someone, or there are 2 people sharing information here. So this could be related to a friend of yours. Maybe it's a friend that's also like a friend of your person, or they're a friend of a friend, and they could be sharing information about your person with you. So I'm seeing that this is a possibility. Let's see, otherwise if that does not resonate, or that's not really your story, I'm seeing that there are, like, again, there are people talking about you. Like, your person is talking about you in some kind of way. They are talking to other people about you, inquiring, asking information. And because this card says a trustworthy ally and a guide, I do want to mention that the information that's being shared about you is, like, positive. It's good information. It's not like people are actually gossiping about you or spreading nasty things about you. I mean, you could also affirm this as well, that you can say, people only say nice things about me. People, like, only have nice things to say about me because I'm such a nice person. And my person only hears nice things about me from other people. Things like that. You could also affirm that as well. But anyway, I don't really see that you need to be worried about this, because I see that the right information is being received. The right kind of information is being received by your person. So you might actually have a friend who is kind of actually helping you in some kind of way to get your person more interested in you, you know? Maybe they're saying to your person, like, yeah, you know, pile number 4, they have been doing very good lately. They have mentioned you like once or twice. So they're kind of like telling your person that you still have interest as well, so that their interest is also getting triggered. So this is also what I am seeing. You could actually, if you are aware that your person is talking to one of your friends, like, have this conversation with your friend and be like, please just say these kind of things to him, that I am still interested. Or I'm saying him because it's the King of Pentacles, but gender doesn't matter here. So say to your friend that they have to tell your person that you're still interested in them as well, but don't make it like come across as desperate, if you know what I mean, right? Just to trigger their interest as well a little bit. So this is just an extra message, something that you can use. But again, I do see that positive information about you is being shared. So you go, like, good for you, pile number 4. All right, so that was your reading, pile number 4. I really enjoyed doing your reading, especially because we saw such a turnaround towards like the second half of the reading. So thank you so much for watching pile number 4. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope it resonated for you as well. In case it did, you can like, you can comment, and you can subscribe so we can see each other in more videos like this. Bye guys!